The summer sun beat down mercilessly on the lush green of the golf course. Players sweated under the scorching heat, their strokes hampered by the glare. Among them was Sir Reginald Croft, a wealthy industrialist known for his love of the game and his even more pronounced love for his young, beautiful wife, Lady Croft. As the day wore on, a hush fell over the course. Sir Reginald, found lying face down in a bunker, was pronounced dead. A single, perfectly placed golf club lay beside him, the shaft strangely bent. The police, baffled, called in Inspector Davies, a seasoned detective with a keen eye for detail. Inspector Davies, a man who preferred his tea strong and his cases soft, surveyed the scene. The initial findings were puzzling. No signs of forced entry, no witnesses, and no apparent motive. The only clue, the oddly bent golf club, seemed more like an accident than a weapon. The investigation began. Inspector Davies interviewed the other players on the course, each with their own alibi, their own version of the events leading up to the discovery of the body. Lady Croft, pale and distraught, claimed to have been several holes behind her husband when she heard the distant thud. A fellow player, Mr. Henderson, a rival businessman, swore he had seen Sir Reginald arguing heatedly on the phone just moments before. Suspicion, however, lingered around Lady Croft. Her extravagant lifestyle, her rumored affair with a dashing young race car driver, and the hefty life insurance policy on her husband all pointed towards a possible motive. But could she have committed such a heinous act, and if so, how? Inspector Davies, a man of logic and reason, meticulously examined every detail. He scrutinized the golf club, the position of the body, the footprints in the sand, and the timing of the calls made from the clubhouse. He discovered a curious detail, a small, almost invisible, scratch on the head of the golf club, a mark that could only have been made by a ring. Following this lead, Inspector Davies delved into the lives of the suspects, their habits, and their possessions. He found that Lady Croft, indeed, wore a ring with a unique, intricate design. A careful comparison revealed that the scratch on the club perfectly matched the pattern on her ring. Confronted with the evidence, Lady Croft initially denied any involvement. But as Inspector Davies laid out the facts, the inconsistencies in her alibi, the subtle clues, and the damning evidence of the ring, she finally broke down. It turned out that the accident was a carefully planned murder. Lady Croft, driven by greed and a desire for freedom, had lured her husband to the secluded bunker. A heated argument ensued, culminating in a struggle. In a fit of rage, she had struck him with the golf club, the blow causing the fatal injury. The bent shaft was a deliberate act, meant to disguise the murder as an accident. With the truth revealed, Lady Croft was brought to justice. The mystery of the murder on the links was finally solved, leaving Inspector Davies to savor the satisfaction of a case brilliantly unraveled.